Before we get started on this video, let me just say, folks, do not take this video too seriously. This is not meant to be a serious video. As you can clearly tell by the thumbnail, we are not taking this too seriously. Just wanted to do some speculation, have some fun with this one, because this is our first real hint, preview, tease towards the 7-year anniversary on Dokkan. And while JP would be getting this first, it's not going to stop the global people from speculating away. So that is the point of today's video. Probably towards the beginning of the video, we'll go over some of the things that most of you guys are probably discussing or thinking about at this point. And then as we move on, you will realize that Toonrami is insane, and he thinks about weird, wacky, stupid stuff. So that is basically the point of today's video. Also, fun fact about the thumbnail. I was asking my thumbnail guy to give me an Ultra Instinct Vegeta on the thumbnail. Just to, you know, put something fancy on the thumbnail. He instead gave me Ultra Ego. Now, I don't know the context of this form. I know that it's from the manga. Yes, I know. I haven't read the manga yet. So, it might have been a little jab from my thumbnail guy. I'm not sure. But anyway, let's jump in and take a look at what is going on here. So, what we're looking at is the Dragonstone Ore. This was part of the JP data download last night, where they also got the information for the LR Androids EZA and the 217 EZAs. But shout out to the homie Garesh for the translations. Dragonstone Ore, an item that can be exchanged for Dragonstones during the 7-year anniversary campaign. Able to be obtained via charge to the 7th anniversary super missions of the 7 Grand Masters. So at this point, all we really have to go on is the number 7, obviously for 7-year anniversary, Grand Masters, and this image right here. This is the Dragonstone Ore. So I'm assuming this is like an unrefined raw source that gets turned into a Dragonstone via some sort of machine. I don't know. But, you know, I've got some ideas for what I potentially could think this looks like. I also want to know if some of you guys sort of had the same thoughts that I did in terms of, like, non-Dragon Ball related themes. What does this image kind of look like to you? Hopefully some of you nerds are out there who think the same way that I do. But let's start by looking over some of the serious speculations. Obviously, shout out to the subreddit, the Dokkan subreddit. They're the go-to source when it comes to, like, all speculation stuff when we don't know much. But when I was Googling 7 Grandmasters, this was one of the first search results that came up. People have been talking about this. 7 Grandmasters. We only know of one Master, which is like Mutaito, right? Back from Dragon Ball, who was the master of Shen and Roshi. I don't know if the manga or any sort of extra Dragon Ball lore out there went further than this, and maybe there was like a whole realm of masters that preceded Mutaito. I have no idea, but it also wouldn't seem logical for that to be something that Dragon Ball or Dokkan would explore, given that it's not really mainstream. So as far as masters are concerned, we got Mutaito and that's it. There's not much else. So at this point, I feel like this is kind of where people kind of thought and then stopped. So as far as any further speculation, I got a couple ideas. I think some of you guys thought it as well. Also, some of the people in the subreddit, I think, alluded to it. So I googled Mutaito Dragon Ball to see if anything came up. I don't want to scroll down too much because I'm a little afraid because it's the internet. But then I started to Google other things. All Supreme Kais in Universe 7. I had to clarify Universe 7 because when I first said all Supreme Kais, it showed me all of the various Supreme Kais from the multiverse, which there are 12 universes, which doesn't quite work here. And so Grandmasters wouldn't work with 7 of them when there are 5 others. So I just was specifying more on the Majin Buu Saga Supreme Kais because there were multiple Kais who inhabited the land of the Kais during that arc in Dragon Ball. Unfortunately, we don't have 7, we only have 5 here. And then if you count the Elder Kai, that would be 6. And then if you also count maybe Kibito, that would be 7. So maybe that's something that they're doing? I don't know. It's, you know, just one of the things that I was thinking about. Then I also Googled all of Goku's teachers because I was trying to think, and I believe some of you have already been thinking this as well, all the various grand or masters that Goku has had over the years. Now, I think I've inadvertently stumbled upon a Dragon Ball Super manga spoiler. I didn't Google it, full transparency, because I'm scared, because I don't recognize the name. But we got Korin, we got Mr. Popo and Kami, which I'm going to count as 2 for right now. We got Kai, Supreme Kai, or, yeah, Supreme Kai. Wait, King Kai, sorry. King Kai. Then we got Master Roshi. We got Maris. This is the individual I don't know, because I haven't read the manga yet, and Whis. So that's 6, but if you count Mr. Popo and Kami as separate beings, then that would be 7. So this is another possible theory. Maybe it's like all the teachers of Goku, which probably makes more sense since Dragon Ball is Goku-centric, And why would it not ever be all about Goku, you know? I'm a Vegeta fan, so I said that with a little bit of salt. But that's kind of where the serious guesses kind of start and end with me. Let me know in the comments if you guys have any other theories, any other possible significant things that pertain to 7. I even Googled why there are 7 Dragon Balls, you know, really went deep into this, but we don't know enough to really go on anything else at this point. So let me know what you guys think. Now let's get really creative, all right? So here's where it gets crazy. I Googled 7 Grandmasters in Dragon Ball, and when I scrolled down, look whose name popped up. So there is a good chance, people, that the 7-year anniversary could feature Truth in a more direct capacity in Dokkan. You know how on Legends they have those those videos where Kagi and Rhymestyle show up? Maybe this is a precursor to the Truth showing up on some Dokkan videos. I mean, could be possible. Also, all right, folks, tell me that this doesn't look like this. Does it not look like one of those little pieces of coal on Colossal's back? Please, come on, Pokemon fans, tell me. It's gotta be. It's like a shiny... Oh, actually, shiny is blue. But still, like, this is one of the first things that came to my mind when I saw this. It looks like it was ripped off of Colossal's back. I can't get that out of my head. If we go further, Duel Links fans, this actually looks like the extra life crystal on Duel Links. So maybe Dokkan and Duel Links crossover could be a potential thing for the 7-year anniversary. So funny. Now, really think about this one, folks. What DC property could somewhat have a MacGuffin or an item that looks like this? Would Kryptonite be something to maybe consider? Yeah. It kind of looks like X-Kryptonite. I'm not going to go into too much detail because some of you might be still watching this, but in Superman and Lois, X-Kryptonite is yellow, okay? And this is an unrefined ore, which has the same type of shape as one of those crystals. The design language on some of the Kryptonian minerals and architecture in the Arrowverse do somewhat resemble this. So it could be something Kryptonite related. And if you want to go even deeper than that, there are other colors of Kryptonite. Could even be gold Kryptonite. Maybe it's not X-Kryptonite. Could be gold Kryptonite. Or better yet, it could be something more pertaining to Sinestro. Green Lantern, maybe? Yellow Lantern? It could happen. It could happen. Weirder things have happened before. So those are some of my thoughts on what this new 7-year anniversary could be all about. Could be DC, could be Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Links, could be Pokemon. There's no real way of knowing. All we know is that 7 and Grandmasters are like the key search points at this point. So if you guys have any other crazy theories or ideas, I would love to know. And also, there's got to be 1 or 2 of you that thought maybe Duel Links or maybe Kryptonite, right? Right? Some of y'all are crazy like me, right? Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to leave a like down below. Let me know in the comments what is wrong with me, number 1. And number 2, what do you think we are looking at in terms of the 7-year anniversary, or is there simply not enough to figure out what is coming up? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future, and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it! Thanks again, stay tuned. I'm going to go lie down, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly. Kryptonite.